Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Tulane Green Wave. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
And everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws a bullet to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm of the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. first down here for this offense. On the run, it's Brown. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Cardinals come up to the line in a hurry-up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. There's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks for the first down gain.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to throw. It's Shuck. Caught quickly. In a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run, not enough for a 1st.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. The back's got it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
A gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running play called on third and short. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Makes the grab. It's Fleming. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Shuck. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The returner is brought down. Gets a start for the next drive. Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive, and the defense come up with answers this time. The pass rush closing in, and it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Chunk play, this offense operating at peak efficiency. He hands it off from the gun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now he's going to bring up 3rd down.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
On the ground, it's Hughes. And that run produces a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. A lot of time to throw. Couldn't find a receiver, and they swallow him up. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They bring him down right at the 20. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And they pick up the first on the ground. Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The secondary backed up off the ball now. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. The Cardinals looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. You know, fling this one deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands. Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. On the run, it's Barnes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front, getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Here comes a handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's complete downfield. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Shuck. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Cardinals will crank up the tempo. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Shuck. Throwing for his running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And he finds his target. He has the first. Touchdown, Louisville. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here's the fair catch by the return man. the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays, good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Looking for the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. 1st down and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Shuck. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Cardinals come to the line in a hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Cardinals. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And the extra point gets him within 3, 31-28. So with just one timeout here, they're lined up to kick it off. Not going for the onside kick. Surprising. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but